Do you remember the first time you stepped into a church? You had just found the Lord. He rescued you. You went around other believers and they disappointed you. You realized they're hypocrites. They aren't as holy as they say. They do one thing and operate in another way. And you were just so disappointed. You said, I'm out of here. A lot of people are there right now. You might be there right now. If you look at the story of Moses, Moses was leading the children of Israel through the wilderness to the promised land. He was the closest to God, and he realized how evil the Israelites were. I mean, they were disobeying God, literally seeing him work miracles, and the next day pretend like it never happened, complain the whole way. They talked about Moses behind his back. Imagine how annoyed Moses might have been. Imagine if he said, you know what, God, because of these people that you have me leading, not acting like you, I'm going to stop following you. And that ends up being the logic behind someone who follows Jesus and then sees the incongruencies in the church and decides to stop following Jesus. That doesn't make any sense, right? So right now you may have had some church hurt you've experienced being around other believers. They aren't as good as you wish they were. Jesus tells us to love your brother. He tells us ultimately, how can you love God who you've never seen, but hate your brother who you have seen? There is a process that goes along with having relationships with brothers and sisters. I know it's hard, but don't let that steal the goodness that God wants to present you, because it's a process, but it's still the reality of your life. Follow for more.